So the UFC 325 main card has just been announced. It was announced on UFC 323. We're opening it up with Jimmy Crute fighting Dustin Jacoby. Obviously, not a ranked matchup on the main card here, but it is a good fight. This is a very, very good fight, and this defines whether Jimmy Crute is fully back, if he's ready to get into the rankings, to fight up the rankings again, or if he's going to get shut down by Dustin Jacoby, who's a gatekeeper of the rankings. He's like knocked out 2 guys in a row now, just absolutely gatekeeping light heavyweight. If you're not ranking material, you are going to get chinned by Dustin Jacoby. So this is a very good fight. I think this is a guaranteed finish. Round 1, round 2, great fight to open up the main card. Honestly, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it. You could have replaced it with some other fights that we're going to talk about in a little bit, but this is a very good fight. I think I'm going to lean with Jimmy Crute because of the grappling. He showed his grappling is really good. He's got back-to-back submissions now. He showed he's got the arm bars, the rear naked. His last one, he had a modified rear naked choke where he just used his forearm and just pulled on the guy's neck. It was nasty. So I think Jimmy Crute's going to find a sub here, but Dustin Jacoby is very live to find a knockout. I think it's a guaranteed finish. This is a great fight to open up the main card. We're going to move on to the next fight, though. Fuck, man. Shuey is back. Shuey is back. Tuivasa is back. And it's probably the final ride. It's probably the final time. He's fighting Talison Teixeira. Why is Teixeira back in Australia? No idea. But Talison Teixeira versus Justin. I was about to say Justin Toffa. I was about to say Justin Toffa because I was looking at Tuivasa's belly. I was looking at Tai Tuivasa's belly and I was thinking of the Toffa brothers. Oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible. Tuivasa, I think he's getting in shape. We have no idea. I hope he's getting in shape. But literally, he's starting to look like the Toffa bros. It's bad. It's really, really bad. This is the last ride for Tai Tuivasa. He's trying to do it in Australia. You love to see it. Imagine if we got a final Shuey knockout over the string bean of Teixeira in Australia. One final Shuey, please, Tuivasa. Pull all the tools out the bag. Please, bro. Just start swinging those big hooks. This is a guaranteed finish as well, I believe. This is a guaranteed knockout. So we've got back-to-back fights. We've got a light heavyweight matchup, then a heavyweight matchup where I believe it's a guaranteed finish, which is great on this card, on this main card. You want to have finishes. You want to have really fun fights on this card where people are going to be like, holy shit, there's going to be a knockout, right? And there's no more pay-per-view model. So everybody's going to be on Paramount. Everybody's going to have this shit already bought. It's probably going to be the most viewed card. It's probably going to be 324, but 325 right after that, a week later. Back-to-back numbered events is huge. Huge, huge, huge. And so we got Tuivasa Teixeira. Honestly, I don't really know who to pick here because I think Teixeira is very inexperienced. He got chinned by D-Lou. And if D-Lou's chinning you, I think a fit, motivated Tai Tuivasa can get it done. I'm gonna trust Tai Tuivasa a little bit early on. I hope he can get it done. It is more of a heart thing. I'm picking with my heart, but I hope Tai Tuivasa can chin the fuck out of Talison Teixeira. He's a long, lengthy guy. If you clip him with a big overhand right tie, you can put his ass down, man. So I'm gonna go Tai Tuivasa to end his career with a win in Australia. I really hope, at least, as long as he's getting fit, as long as he's working out, which I think he is. I've seen some clips and stuff. So Tai Tuivasa knockout, hopefully at UFC 325. We're gonna move on to the next fight, though. Huge one at lightweight. Rafael Fiziev versus Mauricio Ruffy. Why are we giving Ruffy this step up? I don't know. Dude just got subbed by my GOAT BSD. No idea why we're giving Ruffy this step up, but it is a striker's delight. This is a striker's dream. This is a very, very clean matchup. No grappling necessary. No takedowns necessary in this fight. This is going to be tit for tat. Technique, spinning kicks. I'm hoping it's not a staring contest, but I think these guys are going to be spinning. I can already envision Mauricio Ruffy throwing that spinning wheel kick and then Fiziev going, got you there, buddy. You're not hitting me with that. Hitting his little lean, his little dodges of the kicks. He was doing it on Ignacio Bahamondes, who's another long, lengthy striker. And that's why I'm going to be going with Fiziev early on here. I think Fiziev is going to be able to dodge the dynamic moves of Ruffy and just tag him up with straight, clean shots moving in and out. He's a smaller guy, and we saw Ruffy struggles with the smaller guys. He's better against a long, lengthy guy like him, where he can catch him, or a guy that's, not going to grapple, obviously. And I don't think Fiziev's going to grapple, but I think Fiziev is the cleaner striker and isn't going to be throwing as many flashy moves. I think Ruffy, the problem is he got overconfident in the flashy moves, and then He fought a grindy, dangerous grappler in BSD and just got smothered, and his cardio was just shot after the first few takedowns. So I think Fiziev wins this fight. I think he's the more deserving to win this fight. I think he's a guy who's already been in the rankings, and he beats the guys that are below him. He just struggles to move up. I think he beats Ruffy probably by this decision, but this is a very, very fun fight. This is going to be a back and forth fight. Ruffy doesn't deserve this step up. I don't understand. We're just still giving the fighting nerds whatever fight they want, apparently, but I think this is a really fun Muay Thai striking matchup, and I'm going to lean with Fiziev to win this one. But this is the feature fight of UFC 325, the main card, and then we move on to the co-main event. We are back, and the title run starts right now. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dan Hooker, the Marauder BSD. We're back. We are back. I'm about to start singing Les Commandos. Les commandos partent pour l'aventure. You know I'm a francophone, bro. You know I'm a Frenchie. You know I'm here for Benoit Saint-Denis. Allons-y, mon ami. Allons-y, Benoit. On y va. We are coming for that title. I'm telling you right now, we are taking that shit in 2026. What? Count your fucking days, Elite Taporia. Count your days, buddy. We are coming to avenge Charles Oliveira. We are coming for the belt, and we are going to sub Dan Hooker. All right? Dan Hooker is back in here, not even 2 months after he just got destroyed by Arman Saruki and got his face battered. He's got multiple bruises on his face, got submitted with ease, got dominated on the ground with ease, and now he's fighting a nasty grappler in BSD. I think he's cooked. I'm going BSD. Obviously, we're coming for that belt. Le commando, with the walkout song, with the aura, bro. He's on a 3-fight fucking win streak right now. The title run starts now. We beat Ruffy. We just sniped Beneil Dariush in the first round, 16 seconds in, and chin the fuck out of him, and we are going to submit Dan Hooker. I'm genuinely so happy this fight is made, because this is like the most favorable matchup for Benoit Saint-Denis. This is the kind of matchup where Dan Hooker just goes, fuck that shit, mate, and then he just fucking cooks his opponent, but with a New Zealand scrappy decision, but or split decision or some shit. But I think Saint-Denis subs him. I think he's going to take him to the mat. He's not going to fuck around. His new team with Nicolas Ott is so good. Nicolas Ott has been planning game plans and working with BSD so well. That's got him really well trained, and that's, I think, all that BSD was missing when he was going on that first title run and then going up to fight Dustin Poirier. He just wasn't trained and coached properly. He wasn't given a proper game plan. He was going in there to maraud, and we love how he marauds, but if marauding with a game plan is built different. BSD with a game plan, marauding his way to a grappling phenomenon, or throwing a big overhand left and chinning the fuck out of old man Dariush, is magnificent. It's beautiful. All right, on y va, Benoit. On y va pour la championnat. We are coming for that belt, and I'm telling you, Saint-Denis winning this fight. I got Saint-Denis round 1, round 2 submission, maybe even a ground and pound TKO, but I'm going to say he pulled off a rear naked choke over Dan Hooker, who doesn't have any grappling. Check Australia, no grappling. Australia has no grappling. Check the Kangaroos grappling. Nobody checks this Kangaroos grappling besides Arman Sarukian. And once he checked it, now it's a clear path for Saint-Denis to get this win. So I got Saint-Denis guaranteed at this one. But this is a solid main card. And obviously, the main event is Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez too. It could have been a better main event. But this main card is pretty fucking solid. So I'm not mad at it. 2 lightweight matchups on the main card that are ranked, that are really fun fights, makes up for it a little bit. Okay? It doesn't fully clear you guys, UFC. You guys still owe us for what you've done here, giving Diego Lopez a rematch not even a year after he lost a clear decision. But I think this is a really good main card, and obviously there's some stacked prelims we're about to talk about. Fucking bloody Quillen Salkill, mate, versus Rong Zhu. Bloody fucking Salkill is collecting the Infinity Stones of the minorities. It's absolutely insane. He's got India, he's got Morocco, and he's about to collect China on his fucking minority list. This is crazy work. I love it. The promotion is there. He got the fucking he owns a bakery tattoo on his foot. From the head kick he landed on what's his name? The Moroccan guy, bro, put him out cold and slept him. He got the freaking the bakery tattoo on his foot. He's been talking about, I'm coming for every minority. The promotion is there for Quillen Salkill, and if he gets a big win over Rong Zhu, you can boost him up there, man. You can give him a ranked matchup, and this is the next Australian contender. His last fight, people were questioning, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? I picked fucking bloody Quillen Salkill, man, and I picked him as my favorite underdog that week, and he cashed the fuck out. But Quillen Salkill, Rong Zhu, great fight. That's a scrap, guaranteed scrap. Rong Zhu's very good, so it's going to show kind of Quillen Salkill's level, but he just beat a guy that he was not supposed to beat. He wasn't supposed to beat. A guy that was on a solid win streak, had beat Esteban Ribovic, had beat some really good guys, and Quillen Salco goes out there and head kicks him in the first fucking round unconscious. So huge fight here for Quillen Salco. If he beats Rong Ju, and if he beats him in impressive fashion, collects another minority Infinity Stone, he is going to be on the rise. And then we got Sergey Spivak versus Ante Dalia. Guaranteed finish, in my opinion. An absolute scrap as well. Obviously, Ante Dalia had that very weird fight with Waldo Cortez Acosta not that long ago. The eye poke and a little bit weird. Bad for Tom Aspinall's team and stuff. But Sergey Spivak, Ante Dalia. Sergey was supposed to fight in Qatar. He was supposed to fight, what's his name? The Blob, Shamil Ghazi, pulled out, and then Shamil got chinned, but by Waldo, which is crazy. So now we got Spivak, Ante Dalia, really good fight. I probably got Ante by knockout, and honestly, Spivak hasn't been doing much. And then we got Jonathan McAuliffe, Oban Elliott, not rematch, but they finally brought it back together because it was supposed to be on the Australia fight night. When was that? In September. And then it got switched. Oban was sick or some shit. So it's all sorts of stuff. It's a really good fight. Konoff, Yiza, fun fight. Junior Toffa is somehow still on the roster versus Billy Elikana. Fun. Cam Rouston, the next Israel Adesanya, as he said at the end of his last fight, versus Cody Brundage. And Jacob Malkoun versus Torres fucking Finney. How is Torres Finney not getting slimed out? He's not getting slimed out by Jacob Malkoun. I'm pissed. I am pissed that they've given Torres Finney Jacob Malkoun. We need to slime out Torres Finney immediately. I'm waiting for the Torres Finney Ottaba Gauthier matchup to be made. Just make that shit immediately after this. Just make it immediately. But really good UFC 325 card overall. They could have had one more ranked fight maybe on the main card instead of Dustin Jacoby versus what's his name? Oh my goodness, I'm slipping on his name. Jimmy Crute. Maybe they could have had a ranked matchup there. But this is a good main card. I think this is guaranteed knockout. Either a knockout or submission on the Jimmy Crute Dustin Jacoby fight, and then knockout on the Talison Teixeira Tai Tuivasa fight. Probably a decision here. Rafael Fiziev versus Mauricio Ruffy. Probably a decision. And then a finish here. I see a guaranteed finish between Dan Hooker and Benoit Saint-Denis. And then Volk versus Diego Lopez is a fun fight. The first fight was fun. It was fun. It's just we know there's better contenders for Volk right now. But he did say he's not retiring. So we will hopefully still see Volk beat Lopez and then fight Evloev or fight Murphy. We'll see. I think Murphy and Evloev will fight, though. We're going to move on, though, to the next news that we got here. Huge main event. Strickland versus Hernandez. February 21st. I believe it's in Houston, Texas. Great main event. Great main event. Honestly, I didn't realize that Hernandez was ranked number 4. I was supposed to watch him live in Vancouver. He was supposed to fight RDR. I was fucking pissed when I bought the tickets, and then I realized, holy shit, Hernandez pulling out due to injury, and then we had Brendan Allen step in, and I put everything, all my eggs in one basket. I put everything in RDR, and he got slimed out by Brendan Allen. So what would have Hernandez done to RDR, genuinely? But that just goes to show 4 fights in 1 year, not a good idea. We just saw it with Merab. Not a good idea. But we got Hernandez, Strickland, really good fight. And this is probably who fights for the belt next. Obviously, actually, not guaranteed because obviously Imavov is supposed to fight for the belt next. So I think you're going to do Imavov versus Hamzat, and then maybe the winner of this versus the winner of Hamzat Imavov if it's active. But I'm going to be making a video this week about the guys that need to save this division, and we need somebody. We need a savior at middleweight because we cannot be waiting. We cannot be waiting a year for a middleweight title shot. We can't be waiting a whole ass year for a middleweight title shot. It can't happen. Hamzat is single-handedly cooking the division, so we need a savior. We need Hernandez. We need Strickland. We need somebody to save the division. As much as I hate to say it, Strickland champ was better than Hamzat champ, and people are going to tell me you're crazy, but at least he was more active. At least he was fighting. At least he was making it entertaining. Hamzat Chimaev is sitting on the sidelines like a bum. I don't care what anybody says. We're going to talk about that more this week, but this is a great matchup. I got Hernandez, honestly. I do think Strickland can win because he's got really good takedown defense. His cardio is something that is very underrated. Really good cardio. His cardio was obviously fucked up when he fought DDP last time and his nose got broken, but he still powered through, right? And he didn't get finished. I think this is going to be a very competitive fight. People are going to say Hernandez is going to mog and destroy Strickland. I don't think that's the case. I think Hernandez will win. I think he will win. He's going to grind this one out. I think he does have the better cardio. I think he's got the more tools in his bag. Strickland only really has a teep and a jab, But Strickland's cardio is very good. His movement's very good. His takedown defense is very good. He's very underrated. And I hate on Strickland often, but the guy is good. He is a good fighter. He's not a finisher, but he is a good fighter. So I think this is going to be competitive. I'm going to go with Hernandez, probably to get a decision win here. I think it's going to be a 5-round grueling decision win for Hernandez, where he just does more on the for the judge's eyes. Lands the better shots, gets at least a couple takedowns, has the more control. I think he'll win a decision over Sean Strickland because it is very hard to finish Sean Strickland. So I'm going to go Hernandez to win this one by decision. But this is a really great fight. Probably the next guy in line for middleweight for a title shot. Obviously, Strickland, is coming off a couple losses, I believe. I think is it back-to-back losses from DDP. No. He lost to DDP, beat Costa, and then lost to DDP again. So obviously, I think Strickland's got a bit of a ways more to go. But if Hernandez beats Strickland, especially if it's impressive, I think he should fight for the belt next. I didn't even realize he was number 4. He must have jumped up the rankings. But great fights, boys. Great fight announcements. These are all the fight announcements we have right now. There's obviously way more in 2026 being booked and being set up. We got everything laid out already. We got 324, 325. They're going to Houston. They're going to Seattle. There's a couple apexes, obviously. They're checking a fucking couple little apexes in there. There's going to be 327. I don't know where 327 will be just yet. Or 326. 326. 326 is Oliveira versus Holloway. Banger in March. Oliveira Holloway. I'm going to that card. Put my life on it. I'm going to that card. I better see Charles Oliveira live. It might be my only chance to see Charles live. I'm going to that card. So we've got a huge lineup already set up for 2026. And I'm going to talk about this in another video. But it seems like Trump's just said that the White House card is going to have 8 to 9 title fights on it. Are they going to be interim titles? Are they going to be BMF titles? Who fucking knows? I think either he's talking out of his ass to hype up this card, or Dana White's actually holding back on some title fights, and we're going to have a huge White House card. It sounds crazy. I might make a solo video on that, but that's the entire video, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop it down in the comments what you guys think about all these matchups, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See you.